Welcome to Mind Your Business, the channel where we are in everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip. So today we're going to be speaking about Danny Baker and his racist tweet about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's royal baby Archie. So congratulations to them. Now, Danny Baker is a radio TV presenter, comedy writer, screenwriter as well. Very experienced broadcaster who thought that it would be appropriate to tweet out a photo of a posh-looking white couple with a chimpanzee and say that the royal baby has left the hospital. I mean, really? He's a so-called experienced broadcaster, a so-called, experienced UK legend. So to me, he knows what he's doing. I mean, what kind of buffoon would really do this? I mean, let's break this down. Being a broadcaster in his 60s, he knows what he is doing, in my personal opinion. And what made it worse was that he didn't even own it, okay? So rather than him saying, I sent out this tweet, maybe I was drunk, whatever the case is, he knows it comes out as racist and then own it. But no, he didn't do that. What did he do? He issues a really fake rubbish, I wouldn't call it an explanation or apology, basically. But what he did is basically try to turn it around on everyone and say that, he doesn't have a diseased mind. Like, are you serious? Now, this is someone who's a very self-proclaimed football fanatic. So, and in the UK, as around the world, there is a lot of racism within football. Football players deal with getting chanted at, they always get racist chants, banana skins thrown. We'll see in terms of his age, he knows about the connotations between, primates and black people, and the fact that it's used as a common way to try and belittle and put down black people, saying that they're like apes or monkeys. And so he knows what he's doing. So to me, to try and say that, oh, well, this is what he done and he does it for all posh babies is a load of bull. And let's break it down. Because when Kate, Kate and Prince William and his wife Kate had their babies, did he tweet this photo? No, he didn't. So he is talking a load of rubbish. So he just needs to own his rubbish and own what he had to say. And what made me laugh is the fact that, it must have, he knew he messed up. He knew he messed up because obviously the first apology didn't go down well. It was rubbish. I put it up here for you to see. And then, of course, it must have dawned on him it didn't fly. So then he starts to try and grovel on there. And, of course, it was interesting because, some of his celebrity friends came for him saying, basically he's not racist and they're surprised at him and all this kind of stuff. And I really don't like it when you've got other white people saying other white people are not racist. Like, you're not of colour, so you wouldn't know if he was racist because you're not going to have that kind of conversation. So please just, stay out of that sort of situation. But of course, he did get cussed up and down social media as well. One of my favourites was comedian Gina Yashere, who I am a great fan of, and I will insert her tweet now and the video. You guys can go and watch that.
Other news, yesterday, Danny Baker, a radio presenter in the UK, posted an old black and white picture of a couple holding hands with a monkey in a suit and captioned it, "Royal baby leaves hospital." I'll let that sink in for a second. Him and all these defenders are bitching on Twitter as to why he got fired. It's not even because you're a racist fucking dick, Danny Baker. It's because you got drunk on your own privilege, forgot and let it slip out. First black baby in the royal family and you're posting pictures of monkeys. Bye, motherfucker.
So as you guys know, he did get fired immediately, basically from BBC Radio 5 Live, where he was presenting, and he's worked with BBC for a very long time. And he did speak out, about being fired. I don't think he was very happy about that. He's quite vocal about that, saying him and, the BBC haven't always, gotten along that well and whatnot. But to me, I'm glad they took the action. Some people are saying they're surprised that they took the action. Well, I'm glad to see that they took the action because it is not okay. But it is interesting because obviously it is the royal family, so it's going to be a big media stir, and it has been. People have been very interested. There's been lots of debates around it. People saying that he shouldn't have got fired, that he should have got fired or whatnot. And then, of course, you've had this police investigation into him too, trying to find out whether it was a criminal tweet, but it wasn't. So it is an interesting one from what I can see. Anyway, like I said, I'm really glad that he did get fired. But what was interesting to me is that he didn't own his situation. Why did he not own it? To me, be a big boy, pull up your big boy pants and own your rubbish and admit to your foolishness that you did do. And maybe you need to look into yourself, because clearly if you think that doing this type of tweet, knowing and trying to act like, oh, well, he didn't know that it was Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. You work in the media. Come on, stop with the nonsense. You work in the media. Your job is to know what's going on in society, what's going on. And of course, the royals have been all over the media, and we know that. So all of this, he didn't know which one it was, is a load of bull as well, as far as I'm concerned. So what do you guys think? I think he knew exactly what he was doing. Like I said, he didn't tweet about any other royal babies, so what's the issue? Interestingly, obviously the royal family haven't come out and said anything, but when you look at their background as well, you could give them a side eye. You've got Prince Harry, many years ago, was pictured at a party in a Nazi outfit. Okay, so I'm sure he must be reflecting on this at some point. And of course, Prince Philip, for those of you who don't know, he's always been mixed up in various types of issues in terms of racism. There's been quite a few little mistakes that he has made, where he has gone on and said quite outrageous comments in the past as well. I mean, for example, he did say at one point, to a group of British students who were during a royal visit to China, that if they stayed here much longer, they will all be slitty-eyed. These are the type of things that he used to say. Meeting wealthy islanders in Cayman Islands, he's saying, aren't most of your descendants from pirates? So, I don't think they'd have much to say on the racism issue, to be fair. But, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Are you outraged by it? Are you glad that they took some action? I'm certainly glad they took some action. But what do you really think? Get in the comments below. Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.